can feel a bit of rain already. Just like tiny little speckles. They're all over my mirrors already. Well, it's no big deal. The hole in the side of the GoPro case I've sealed with blue tack, so water shouldn't be able to get into there. And then on top of that, the actual microphone is sort of where my cheek is, so I'm hoping over there the wind resistance won't be, sorry, the wind noise won't be too bad. But yes, I'm fairly new to riding, I suppose. Been riding for a few months now. What I ride is this 300 Pearl White, non-special edition, non-ABS and all that. I'd rather learn to ride a bike without ABS first to get the feel for the brakes and everything. But yeah, I bought my GoPro just, you know, for insurance purposes. I mean, I've already been taken down once. So luckily I had the GoPro then. And I just thought, you know, if I start vlogging, doing YouTube things, it might help me meet other riders, because at the moment I don't really know anyone who I can go out on a day off and just carve up some mountains with. So I thought it would be a good idea, just, you know, start vlogging here and there, see how it goes, maybe meet some people along the way, get some good rides in. Also, this is also just basically just a test. I got a new camera set up on the helmet. Before, I first had it on the top of my helmet. Oh, he's gonna run a red light. Yeah, I had it at the top of my helmet at first, and then on the side, and now I have it sort of in the center on the chin. But the problem with that is that my helmet, the way the chin is designed, there's a lot of curves and bumps and stuff on it, so getting the mounting on there was a little difficult. I actually had to use a knife to sort of stretch the little adhesive foam down onto the helmet from the GoPro mount, so that would actually make a seal around it, so water and stuff like that couldn't get into it. But yeah, it's holding pretty well now. I mean, the GoPro is not in the ideal position for me, but it works. What else? Yeah, actually, as I said, this is just a bit of a test video to get this microphone going and see how the microphone cable holds out. Because what I have is, I've got it sitting up against my right cheek. It's a sports mic. That's what it's called, sports mic. And I basically, oh, this is that Suzuki guy who ran a red light, and now he can't go through a green light. So the sports mic, at first it had a bit of a strange hiss to it, but I could only hear it on some speakers, including my headphones that I use. So I tried using this Turtle Beach microphone as just a quick test, and it still had the hiss, but it wasn't as bad. So I just assumed it was attributed to the position of the microphone in my helmet. So right now the microphone's in a bit of a different spot. It's not being like pressed up against anything too badly. But just my biggest problem is audio quality. I'm just hoping the audio quality comes out alright, because the GoPro itself, I'm just recording off of the GoPro's microphone. There's just way too much wind noise, even though my microphone, so my GoPro is being sort of shielded by the windshield here. It's nowhere near as bad as it was on the, he did not fucking, it's nowhere near as bad as it was when it was mounted on the top of my helmet or on the side, but it's still pretty bad. Like, you couldn't hear me talking or anything. So basically, just bought the microphone today and everything like that, using a GoPro Hero 3 non-black edition, just the silver one. And yeah, so as I said earlier, I've basically just started recording while I ride because of other cars on the road. I've had way too many near misses, one hit, and it's just ridiculous. I originally wanted to start the YouTube channel up to have a sort of, you know, bad drivers of Brisbane type of thing, where people will like pull out in front of you out of a street when you're maybe 10-15 meters away, you know, that type of thing, which has happened to me a lot. People who'll cut you off on roundabouts. Oh, that felt interesting, that front brake. So that was my original goal of the camera. Insurance and just... My vlogs are going to be much more interesting than this. They're going to be a lot more interesting than this one. As I said, this is just a test. I just want to get all the audio and everything set up properly and see how long it takes to upload this video, because I don't have the most amazing internet. So that's sort of the whole purpose of this vlog. But later on, I plan to do some mountain rides and maybe even upload a couple of videos I have from a recent mountain ride I did. And yeah, I just want to, the whole thing is just, I just want to meet people. I want to slowly start getting some recognition from other riders and recognizing other riders, and possibly, you know, getting together, doing some cool rides. But yeah, for now I'm just starting out and just want to sort of get into the scene. It's my first bike I've ever owned. I've never even had any dirt bikes apart from, you know, bicycles. But yeah, never ridden, that would be a lie. I have ridden motorbikes before, not very many times, and they were 250 dirt bikes, like the Honda XR 250 and the XL 250. Those ones I didn't really ride fast, probably didn't even get them out of third gear. That's probably the extent of my riding experience. So then I went ahead and did Q-Ride. Did the 2-day course. It cost me a pretty penny, but it was worth it. In the 2 days I was riding damn well enough to get my license at least. So yeah, that was worth it. And then about a week later I got my bike. Yeah, speaking of the bike, this is just a stock 300. Doesn't really have anything done to it apart from some better brake pads, some aftermarket brake pads. Can't remember who they're made by, but I got the idea after watching SpacePod's video of him installing his, what were they, sintered brake pads. So got that, and it's made a pretty good difference to the stopping power of this bike. Apart from that, I've got an air filter in it. There is a noticeable difference, but you quickly lose that feeling after like a couple of days of riding. The bike just feels normal to you, so it's nothing like noticeably different. in the long run, but in the first day I noticed top end she seems to scream a bit more. Maybe that's just, you know, placebo effect on my end. And of course the tires. The original tires had plenty of grip left on them. Yeah, they had plenty of meat left on them, but they didn't exactly inspire a whole deal of confidence in riding, especially in the rain, considering now we're in wet season. And yeah, I've had too many times on roundabouts where the back end would kick out, you know, my heart would jump into my throat. But now I've got these new tires. I'm not exactly 100% sure what they are. They're Michelin's. They're a radial tire. So they're pretty good. They're a softer compound than the stock tires. The tread pattern's different. They got a little more silica in them, so wet grips are much better. And just overall, they're loads better than the stock tires. They're like worlds apart from the stock tires. Like, I've got them pumped up to near max at the moment, and they just grip without a problem. So yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Plus they heat up much quicker than the stock tires and get much hotter than the stock tires. So but yeah, this is essentially just my first test. I've been talking quite a bit because I want to get all ranges of vocal volume happening here, from all the way from like slow riding to quick riding, lots of wind, visor up, lots of engine revving. So it's just trying to test my audio. I know my video setup is alright. I've had enough tests with that, so the audio is the next thing. I hate this fucking traffic light. And here I am at work. Workmate. So yeah, this will be probably my first vlog sign off, and yeah, I'll try and upload it quickly, see how long it takes to edit it and upload it. Editing's probably going to be fairly raw because I just want to, oh god, I always do that, oh my ankle. I just want to get this uploaded, see the quality of it. So yeah, hopefully more to come soon. Next day off is a couple of days. I'm going to try and get a mountain ride in there, get that uploaded and vlogged, and possibly with someone else if I can find someone to do it with. If not, just go by my lonesome. But yeah, this is the 300. Oh, I forgot to add as well, I got a aftermarket chain on there too. So yeah, it's much better. I haven't had to tighten it in the month that I've had the chain, whereas the stock chain was faulty. Had to be tightened once, twice a week. Oh well, signing up now.